Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today we are going to be delving into the 6 song roundup episode 24. Um, so starting off our 6 tracks today, we have Traitors, which their lead singer Tyler Shelton is one of the members of Project Vengeance and stuff like that. With their song Menace to Society, which is just over the 3 minutes and 40 seconds mark. This is a pretty solid track. The drums were really good and they're paired with some very tight guitar work throughout. Tyler's vocals are decent. They're kind of like in like a mid to like false mid vocal range. Like they're not quite deep gutturals and they're not quite like crisp. They're like, that's why I said they're almost like a false mid. Like they're really kind of have that accentuation where you can understand the words, which is why it almost feels a bit more controlled. And yeah, it's hard to explain, but if you hear it, you'll probably kind of get what I'm getting at, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think was a pretty solid track. Traitors, when they drop stuff, it's normally pretty solid. And this, like I said, doesn't seem to stray away from that. Moving on, we have the band Snakefather with their song Missing Persons, which is like 4.5 minutes long. And honestly, Snakefather needs more recognition. Their vocals are superb. Honestly, the vocalist has such an insane range. It's crazy. The songs have layers and different speed changes. The drum work is phenomenal. The guitars are stupidly hard. Like, you get the occasional piano or choir-esque reverb like in the background just to tie everything together into like this intense brilliance. I 100%, 1000% could not recommend checking out this band enough. I've listened to most of the stuff they've put out, at least what's on Amazon Music and stuff like that. And I don't think there's been a single thing that I've found in their discography that has been bad. Like, even their first album was pretty fucking solid. So yeah, that is Snakefather and Missing Persons. Very good track. Moving on to that, we are going to the band Oni, which is ONI. And this is their song War Ender featuring City Morgue, which is Zilla Kami and Sos Mula. And this is just over 3 minutes. It's like 3 minutes and 6 seconds, I believe. And the trap metal duo of Zilla Kami and Sos Mula actually fit very well here on this Oni track. For those of you that don't know Oni, they're a bit more of like an experimental metal band. Like, they really change their sound up with each album or with each single. Their first ever album had some incredible songs on it. And then ever since then, they've kind of been dropping more and more new stuff, but it's just kind of like, I've kind of keep forgetting about them, honestly. It's my fault, but the ones that I have heard, like War Ender and a few others, have been very solid. Like I said, and City Morgue fit very well with this. Sos has the first verse with Zilla getting verse 2. The vocalist from Oni is doing like the chorus, and then he gets the very final verse. So everyone has the time to show up, show off what they can do, show out. And like I said, it is a very solid rap metal hybrid. The only thing I would say is The instrumental isn't anything special or significant, but I think compared to other Oni tracks, this was possibly more about just having such a cool feature from these guys and being able to do what they do, sort of thing, and like make them look good on a different track. But I don't know. I'm not part of the band. That's just how I kind of feel the track went. So yeah. Moving on, we have Crown Magnetar with their song God Is My Enemy. And this is just about 3 minutes 38, I think. It could be a little bit shorter or a little bit longer. This one's straight fire from the opening seconds. Fast drums, super solid guitar work, chuggy bass line. The vocalist is just summoning every noise he can think of, and he just switches so effortlessly between like his lows to his like higher tones to his mids to like these sludgy fucking vocals. It is crazy how easily he shifts between them. Like anyone that can pull off that sort of like smooth transition from vocal like shift to vocal shift is a madman, or if you're a female, mad woman. You know, but it's always something I've kind of like never been able to do, like if I've been fucking around with vocals and stuff. So when I see people pull it off so cleanly, I'm like, damn, that's fucking nice. So yeah. Definitely a good song. Like I said, I can't say enough how good the guitar work was in that song as well. Like that was the main thing, other than the vocals, that really stood out and like grabbed my attention. So yeah, if you're a fan of great guitar work in songs, Crown Magnetar is the band for you. Moving on, we have 1056 or 1056 with Sick Dog, which is literally 3 minutes and a second long. This definitely has like a rap influence and reminded me of artists like Suicide Boys or Ghostemane. But obviously with Aaron's typical style of vocals mixed in here and there, it's got some blistering drum work and guitars and like very weird sound effects mixed in. It is quite the weird track. It's personally not my favorite 1056 track, but that's not to say it's bad. Like I think it's just a personal preference thing, but there's just something, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about that song that I just couldn't vibe with fully. And I think if I had to take a stab in the dark at what it could be, it might genuinely be the fact that most of the song was the rap style, which I'm not used to hearing from Aaron Matz. But I think it was done well. That's the weird thing. Like, so there's no reason for me not to like it. But yeah, so that was 1056, 1056. Again, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. And their song Sick Dog. Moving on to what I believe is the final track now. We have Vulvodynia with Eulogy of Ashes at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So, this was subsequently Duncan's final song with the band after an ugly altercation with the band's drummer and some online fuckery too. But I will not be getting into that here. This is about the song, which was a lovely tribute to Trevor Strand of Black Dahlia Murder, which the lyrics and subtle references to the Dahlia Murderers albums and songs were used in such clever ways to craft the lyrics. The vocal delivery here was weirdly one of Duncan's better songs. Like I said, the guitar work was really good. The drums definitely had like a hard pace. And one specific fucking line of "Death is eternal, but art is immortal" hits such a spot, which I think is quite a nice little nod there to Trevor. It was such a fantastic tribute, honestly, to another legend that we have sadly lost. And unfortunately, like I said, the magnitude of how good this song was unfortunately kind of overshadowed by the issues within the band. But hey ho. So that was the 6-song roundup. Hope you all enjoyed. If any of those songs sounded up your alley, don't forget to go and check them out. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video, which will be the next dual EP review, which will be the Aggression Sessions 3-split album, or EP, I'm classing it as, and New Lows by Downswing. So if you're interested in any of that, I will see you not next Friday, but the Friday after that. It's already in the go, so yeah. And remember, stay safe out there, my friends. Goodbye.